So just a couple of months ago, Alyssa and I got to work with a professional pickleball player in Southern California. This all started when we were shooting senior photos for a girl that Alyssa used to babysit, and the session went great. She posted her photos on her Instagram, and one of her friends saw it and said, "Hey, who's your photographer? I want them to come take my photos." So we met up with this new girl. Her name is Mary Brascia, and we were just hitting it off with her and her mom. They were just super kind people. We're getting to know them, and I was just asking, like, "Hey, do you have any siblings? What do they do?" And she said, "Actually, yeah, my two older sisters are professional pickleball players." And I was like, "Get out of here. I just recently became obsessed with pickleball. I love pickleball. If they need pickleball content, let me know." And she said, "Actually, they might hit you up because they're looking for that right now." And I was like, okay. I didn't really think much of it, honestly. But the next day, her older sister, Mary, calls me up. And she said, "Hey, let's get together. Let's shoot some pickleball content." And our schedules ended up not actually lining up for about a year. But then just 2 months ago, she called Alyssa and I down to get some content of her at this tournament. I think originally she said, "Let's get some content." It was pretty broad. I came to her and I said, "Hey, what do you think about actually putting together like a documentary? Like, let's tell the story of what it's like to be a professional athlete, going to these tournaments with your family. Let's talk about the pressures. Let's talk about just everything that goes into the professional athlete that is beyond just what you see on the highlight reels. You see on YouTube, you see all these incredible shots from these incredible athletes, but what is it like to prepare for those tournaments? What's it like to handle those stressors that come with it, and just to interact with fans and all those things?" And so I pitched to her, "What if we make a documentary just about this whole weekend, this whole tournament?" And she was like, "Yeah, let's do it. That sounds amazing." Neither of us really fully knew what that meant. I had a sort of a vision, a sort of an idea of what I wanted it to look like, but we sort of just went for it. So she brought us down to Fountain Valley at this club called Los Cab that her dad also helps manage. And so, and she was just super, super kind. Her and her whole family, her dad, her sister Maggie, who's also a professional pickleball player, and they play doubles together. And so it was super fun hanging out with them. And so we were filming with them for 3 days down there. And the entire shoot was so fun. It was amazing to see pickleball played at such an elite level. I mean, we saw the best players in the world there, Mary included, and it was very eye-opening for me, thinking, like, maybe I'm good at this game. I can keep up with my friends back at Hume Lake, but watching these elite players, I was floored. It was so cool and honestly inspiring just to try to get better at the game. But anyways, we went with a pretty light setup. I just had my camera with me, and I would mic up Mary and her dad and her sister and her mom every once in a while. I mic'd up the dad during timeouts, so I could try to get some content of what was happening during those timeout meetings. And then I was just asking Mary questions throughout the day, like, "Hey, like, what'd you think of the last match?" or "What's your mindset as you go into the next match?" kind of thing. And then also just like some fun fan interactions, or her interacting with some of her friends at the club. That was super fun to capture. And then it was especially fun when she was playing on center court, and that's where all the fans are watching, and they even televise that one. And so Alyssa and I are just on the side, with our cameras, like capturing things. And it was kind of fun to tell our family, "Hey, like, if you tune into Pickleball TV and you can see us on the sidelines." And so they would catch us on the sidelines every once in a while, but it was just super, super fun. And then we captured all of this content, all this footage, and we came back together and put this thing together and sent it over to the family, and they were just so stoked about it. And so we were happy that they liked it, and they're super, super happy with the video. And so their video got posted to her channel today, actually. And so if you head over to her YouTube channel, you can see it. And we're just excited to see the response from it, to see what her fans think. And we're excited to do more videos like this. Be sure to check out some of the other videos on our channel. Alyssa's sister just got engaged in Yosemite, so that was a fun one to shoot. So we put together a little vlog for that one. But yeah, until next time.